what's up? Hi everyone, this is Arnab, one of the builders at Olvy, and this is one of the video series that we wanted to start about our storytelling on how we are doing, what we are doing, and stuff like that. And people who don't know about us, here's a small intro. Olvy is basically a customer engagement platform, which basically allows you to, have your own release notes page and announce your releases in app with our scripts and the platform that we give. And we are a SaaS product based out of India, and it has been 1 year that we have been working, shipping, building on the side, building for SaaS products particularly. Now we are sort of expanding in different segments and sort of experimenting different stuff as well. So the whole idea with this video series is going to be that there are a bunch of things that has happened while in this whole 1 year while we were building, and we were like just two friends who came along and said like, okay, let's just get our skills out there and see what we can build out of this, right? And there's whole different story of how I and Nishan sort of work, how we know each other and things like that. And that's also our content for us. So you might be looking at a lot of these stories that are going to come in the coming weeks or coming sort of series that we're going to start by this. And all this while as I was saying that all this while we were building, we were just these two sort of. One of them was a design nerd, the other one was a tech nerd, and but one of the things that was common between us was being a generalist. The whole idea was that okay, whatever is coming in, let's just take it up and start shipping or whatever, like start taking initiatives and things like that. And in between, we understood to run a company or to run a product, there are so many pillars that you need to sort of take care of, right from marketing to sort of sales to using social media as one of the channels or having a distribution channel. How does your sort of MRR, ARR, and things like that basically works out? And it was pretty new for us. All we knew when we were starting was that we wanted to be an entrepreneur, and we know something, and rest we'll just figure it out. And that's exactly this series is about. There in the last few sort of months or in the last whole year, there have been so many learnings, so many learnings. There have been so many knowledge that has gotten evolved for both of us, and that's exactly why we wanted to sort of start sharing, because I don't know if you guys would have seen back to how we were sort of marketing ourselves was basically building in public, right? There was this one time before launch as well as after launch, we used to talk a lot about what we are doing. Even the smallest features that we are building, we start talking about it right before the launch itself, right? And we used to write Twitter thread and stuff like that, which we are going to continue as well. But the way building public actually worked for us is that it did brought in a lot of users for us, and till now we haven't gone into any kind of sort of paid marketing or anything. It's just been organic, doing the social platforms or any sort of organically, whatever the podcast and all those things that we have done. But the whole idea is that like people do like looking behind the scenes of what does it take to basically build a business or build sort of a startup or a product, right? And yeah, I think the whole video series is about sharing while we are learning, right? Or sharing while we are learning is basically what we want to talk about in the video series. The whole idea is that can we give you a transparent sort of background about what it takes and how are we building sort of thing, right? And whatever we are learning, we would also like to transfer that knowledge to a bunch of other people who want to sort of start a SaaS products and things like that. particularly in this video series. It's basically the all these stories, right? What is going on behind it? How does the sort of the analytics or the data basically looks like, and those kind of things is what we want to share. And Yeah, and then this is sort of the introduction video. This is sort of the pilot video that we wanted to do so that we can transfer the whole idea of why and what we are doing. And let's jump to Nishant and let's know his views as well.
I am Nishant. I am co-founder of Olvy. I look after engineering and business. Basically, my job is to make sure your API calls succeed and the company doesn't run out of money. Now, we built Olvy as a side project along with a full-time job. And if you've ever done that, you know that after a full days of work, you don't have a lot of energy to push through, right? And somehow make it. And we did. We somehow released the product out, got a few customers, got into the customers' workflows, right? Olvy became that checklist item. Whenever we pushed something to production, a release note had to go out on Olvy. Now, after making something that just added value to our customers' lives, uh, we are we realized this thing probably needs our full attention, and that is why right now we've quit our jobs and we're working full time on Olvy. But in this journey till now, in the last year, we've made a lot of mistakes. Right? We've shipped a lot of features before they were ready. We've missed out on getting that early feedback for a few features. We didn't design a few features properly, and somewhere we fucked on marketing. Right? We made a lot of mistakes, and we want to share all our fuck ups with you so that you don't make those. We can share all this context of our journey, everything we've built with people in our team, with people who choose to work with us. Or if nothing else, if both of these things don't work out, at least we can look back at these videos and laugh about it when we're old. So hoping to share all of this with you, and thank you for joining us on this journey.
So just one last thing that we would like to ask you.
So that we don't get kicked out of YouTube, please like,
Share
and subscribe
to all the HQ
YouTube channel.